Vicious here, and today I'm back for you guys with another video. And today we're going to be talking about some tips and tricks that you can actually learn to start spoofing more efficiently, and how to get better Pokemon for lower cost, and the best way to spoof, as well as a lot of fixes for Error 12, auto-updating, the raid problems, as well as some login issues that you might have. And also that candy bug that's been going around for the last week. We're just going to be talking about those and hopefully resolve some problems and some commonly asked questions. So one of the first things that I wanted to talk about was fixing Error 12. Now, a lot of people have had problems with the Error 12, and the Error 12 is caused by a few things. It can be that your phone administrators are still on, but one of the more common issues that people always forget to do is that they need to uninstall maps. Now, how do you uninstall maps? We're going to go to settings right here. We're going to go to installed apps, and we're going to search to maps, yep. We're going to go straight to maps, right there, and as you can see, there is an option to uninstall updates as well as clear data. Now, uninstalling the updates basically will reset maps, and you should also clear data as well as clear cache. I won't do that right now because I'll just crash my phone, or crash maps rather, and it'll stop Pokemon GO, etc., etc. But you're going to want to force stop, uninstall updates, and clear maps, and it doesn't really matter what version it is. As long as you uninstall the updates, you should be fine. Like for maps, the good thing about maps is it doesn't matter what version of the update you are on, you can still actually use the application, so you're going to be completely fine regardless of what version of maps you actually have. So that's one of the fixes to Error 12 that people always forget about, and it's something that you should always keep in mind before asking, before wondering why can't I actually do it. Alright, there's a ton of stuff here. Catch this Magikarp while I talk about how to fix auto updates. Now, auto updates is really annoying. I currently have 3 solutions. One of them was given to me by a Discord member called Holo, I think that's how you call it, and he found a way to actually disable these auto updates. So as you know, there are 2 ways. Okay, we caught the Magikarp, good. So there are actually 2 ways to actually disable auto updates. So we're gonna go to Google Play. We're gonna go to settings, auto update apps. It says here, do not auto update apps. That's the first thing that you need to do. The second thing that you can actually do is you can go to your settings, you can go to installed apps, you can go down to Google Play Store, and you can disable this. Now, disabling Google Play Store will make it so that you can't actually download any more apps or update any other apps unless you enable it back, which means that you might actually accidentally auto update anyway, and it kind of limits the stuff that you can do on your phone. So I wouldn't recommend this, but there's something really, really cool that he recommended to me, and it's related to Google Play Services, and you can just disable the data that goes to Google Play Services. So you go to FGL Pro, you want to go to the settings, you're going to go to game security settings, close the ad, obviously, fix Google Play Services issue, and it should take you to the Google Play Services page if you already downgraded. As you can see, there's a setting here that says restrict data usage, and this is on Android 7.1.1. And I have this currently selected to restrict data usage for mobile data. So whenever I'm on mobile data, this application will not take in any data, will not take in any internet whatsoever, which basically means that it won't be able to update itself. And if Google Play Services cannot actually update itself, then if it can't access the internet, then it won't be able to access the updates, and it won't know about any of the updates that are on the Google Play Store, and thus it won't auto update. So that's another way. You can also look at these other app permissions. Some of these permissions might actually help. I haven't done a lot of research into this because it isn't a personal problem for me. But yeah, that's also another way to fix the auto update thing that I haven't mentioned in previous videos. One of the other things that I wanted to talk about was the what's it called? Yeah, there's some raid problems. So you know how every time you join a raid, sometimes you get kicked out at the very, very last second, and it's really, really frustrating. The way to fix that is actually by you know how there's like a countdown before a raid actually begins. So one of the things you want to do is you want to, just before the raid countdown ends, like at 2 seconds or 3 seconds or so, you want to go to the joystick, and you want to tap it just a little bit. You want to put down the walk thing to very small, like I'm doing right here, from large to small, and then you want to tap your joystick just a little tiny bit so that it will refresh your location. What this does is basically it clears any future location problems that you will have for the next 10 seconds, and that's all you really need to get into the raid, because once you actually get into the raid, you cannot get kicked out no matter what, because you can always just rejoin, yeah? So, yeah. anyhow, I mean that was a pretty easy fix, right? Like honestly, like it's not that difficult. And also one of the things, like you see this Doodoo right here. That is it's a Leer spawn, and one of the things about Leer spawns is they don't last very long. Now, if you're spoofing with the help of Pokédex 100 or a sniping Discord server or mine, if you're a human being, you'd join mine. But if you want to if you want to catch a leered Pokemon, keep in mind that the despawn time for a leered Pokemon is incredibly fast. Like they go away in like 5 or 10 minutes. So if you want to catch them, you have to be fast, and don't expect them to be there after like 20 minutes, which is what I expect for all Pokemon anyway, because things despawn really quickly. Like people always complain, like, "Oh, I didn't catch that 3,000 CP Snorlax." Like, are you kidding me? Like I didn't catch it. What's going on? Is it fake? No, it's not fake. All the coordinates are actually verified by people. So if someone didn't catch it, it won't actually get on there. So yeah, like I can confirm, like, oh, I just recently caught a Dragonite, recently caught a Lapras, recently caught Snorlax, Chansey, etc., etc. These are all real spawns. Like this stuff is all legit. So if you can't get the spawn, it's probably because you're too late. And sometimes you gotta expect that. One of the things with the Discord is that usually when something despawns, they have a reaction that's called DSP. And I want to find an example, but it's really difficult. If I keep scrolling up, I don't think I'll see any more. Is it here? Hello? Any despawns? Anyhow. Anyway. It's basically, it looks like this. Is it even on here though? That's the thing. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's that one right there. That despawn right there. That is the emote. So just to check, if you're looking through coordinates and you can't find one, you should definitely go just check whether it has the despawn reaction, because if it does, then it's probably gone and you won't be able to find it. Also gonna plug my Discord server as well as Pokédex 100. You're screwed, aren't you? Tons of stuff for you to do. If you want to come and join us, you feel free. We almost have 1,500 members, and we're looking to increase pretty quickly. Yeah, there's actually two more things I want to talk about. One of the things I want to talk about is the candy bug. Now, this candy bug actually affected me personally, and I'm very, very annoyed about the Niantic not being able to fix this issue, and it's the field research completed. You see this button? I wanted to get that Raikou, but I can't, because I used the candy on it without knowing about the bug, and, well, every time I try and enter this, it crashes. I get a blue screen, or I think it's like, I don't know what this is, honestly. Like, is there anything here, or do I just, I can't do anything. It just crashes. You can't get out of this, you can't do anything. And when you click back, it just says, do you want to exit Pokemon Go? You can look up, you can look down, but that's about it. Wait, what can I even do? Yeah, see, as you can see, it's kind of like you're like staring into empty space, and you cannot do a single thing about it, which is really, really frustrating. And Niantic should be fixing this. And every time you want to actually get rid of that, you have to close Pokemon Go and then reopen it, which is really annoying. But basically, what it is don't use candies while catching Pokemon from research quests. Don't use anything. Don't use Golden Pinap, nothing Pinap. Don't use Raspberry, Ninab, or whatever. Don't use any of those berries, because that will crash. It will cause your game to crash. If you run away or if it bugs out. Now the candy actually bugged out for me. I didn't escape the battle or whatever. It bugged out and I said, "Oh, this item can't be used." And well, I just got screwed out of a Raikou, which is really annoying because the research tasks only last for a month, which means I can only get a maximum of 3 now. Hopefully Niantic fix this issue very soon, and I assume they're going to fix it by the end of the week. I hope, I really do. But like they should be fixing this, because it's actually a very prevalent problem. A lot of people have this, and if they don't use social media, they probably won't know how to fix it or when it's going to be fixed, and they probably think it's intentional, etc., etc. So Niantic should be on it, and it should be good. The last thing I want to talk about, guys, is the login issues. So a lot of people have been talking to my Discord, as well as in comments down below, in the descriptions of my videos, or in the comments of my videos, rather. And they've been talking about how they have login issues, and this was prevalent during the community day, EV community day. Caught a bunch of shinies. I hope you did too. Wow, that was a terrible throw. People would be having login issues where they couldn't log into the game. The game would load to halfway, and then they couldn't keep going, or they would be stuck at the loading Pokeball like thing. It's like a loading Pokeball in the middle of the screen, and they wouldn't be able to get into the game. One of the things that you can actually do is very simple. There's a few fixes to this, and really it's just a server issue. So if you can't log in, try logging in later. But if you really want to keep trying, you can try clearing the cache of the game, clearing data of the game. disabling, enabling, uninstalling, reinstalling, or just restarting your phone, which is like they're all like pretty good solutions to that problem. And it's really just a server issue. So if it doesn't work, well, you're just gonna have to give it some time. And like usually what happens is I wait like 10 minutes or 20 minutes or so, and it's come back. So it's been totally fine. I haven't had any major problems with it, and yeah. That's all I have for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do enjoy, subscribe for more, obviously. Probably going to be doing some more spoofing updates in the near future, for probably the next week or so. Just explaining some of the more basic things, as well as some of the more advanced things for spoofing. And I'll keep you guys up to date on any spoofing apps, because FGL Pro is kind of laggy, and that lag is kind of normal. So, like, I mean, it actually is normal. It's not kind of normal, it's normal. So if you're still having problems with that, just get a better phone. I mean, it's fine for me. It still kind of lags out for me, but yeah, you just have to deal with it. And yeah, subscribe for more. Like the video if you did enjoy it. Comment down below if you have any feedback, if you want to give suggestions for future videos. Discord link will be down in the description below, as always. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good day and happy spoofing. See you guys.